getting ready for our next card. Our next
I
card.
can't wait for this one. This is going to be one of my favorite fights of the night.
Oh, man.
What
Dude,
can you tell me about this
Chris,
matchup
here we
amount?
go,
So let's
man.
give a little
Holy
context.
shit.
This next matchup is between
Holy
Chris
fuck.
Broad.
Yeah!
There we
Chris
go.
Broad.
Crowd seems to like. And
Crowd
overt
favorite.
flow.
He is the crowd favorite.
We can cheer for
Mr.
him too.
Affable.
Yeah. Hello? Now,
Why
overt
does everyone call
flow
him
is
that?
the most recent
He's just an
fill for
affable
this
fella.
event. For months
An
leading up, it
affable
was
lad?
meant to be
It'd
Chris
feel weird to
Broad
call him
against
anything
Papa
else.
Plot, a German
He just likes the
vlogger
Panther.
who had a burst eardrum a couple weeks before the event, and you can't fly across the Atlantic Ocean with a burst eardrum, much less get punched in the face.
Oh my
he had a
God.
burst
So we had to
eardrum. Oh
find
my
a fill,
god.
and I could not be more happy that we found someone
does that
as
happen?
close, both in terms of weight,
You can get it from
height,
head trauma.
skill in boxing, skill in chess,
Oh,
as
fuck.
overt flow. PJ, his name.
Oh, yeah, you don't wanna
and he
fly
really
with that,
came
of
in clutch.
course.
Let's
Holy
take
shit.
a look
Oh,
at the
God,
video
no.
to show the story of these two fighters.
All right, boys, we have our gamba up.
My name's Chris Broad. I have a
I'm
YouTube
going
channel
to go
called
all
Broad.
in on Chris.
It's clever. It uses my name in a way. It's clever. But I make videos in
turn
Japan.
this
Been
music
doing
down
that
for a
10 years.
Man,
And,
he's
I'm
looking
not
good.
the
He
most
lost
fit
weight.
person in the
He
world,
does look
so
good.
I don't know why I said yes to this.
That leads me into my next question. Why did you say yes to this?
So about in June this year, I got a really bad health report. I was the heaviest I've ever been, had the worst cholesterol
Oh,
I've ever
yeah,
had.
his health report was so
blood
bad,
pressure.
so he wanted to get healthy.
And I wanted to turn it around. And so I set the goal of becoming the fittest I've ever been by the end of this year. And along that way, I've done different things, like cycle 700 kilometers across Japan, do a Spartan race. And Ludwig approached me and said, dude, I'm going to do this chess boxing thing. Do you want to take part? I was like, I don't know what that is, but yes, let's go.
It's American
That's why I
accent.
said yes.
Now you've had a few
Sounded just
opponent
like him.
shuffles, and you've ended up with PJ.
I love
Are you
how
happy with your
Chris,
opponent?
like-
Are you a little nervous? How does that
Like,
make you
didn't
feel?
like
So my
Ludwig before
previous
he met him
opponent
because he was
was a
like,
German
how can
German
someone
black
be
man.
like that
He's a
happy
bit
and
taller
peppy?
than me,
That's
a
like
bit
the most
skinnier.
British
I
thing I've
actually
ever
thought I
heard in
could
my
beat
entire
him.
life.
Yeah. Why isn't he miserable?
Yeah.
He got taken out of the
me.
equation. Now I think it's the other way around with overflow.
Beige.
He's been, in the ring. He's had boxing experience before. I don't know how good his chess is, but I think if I'm going to beat him, it's probably going to be on chess. But I hope I can stand my ground against him, given his previous experience in fighting.
Is there anything you want to say to your opponent?
What do I want to say to Overflow? By the time I'm done with him, the ring's going to be overflowing in fucking blood.
Holy shit, Chris.
He seems like a nice guy.
Jesus, man.
I hear he's
Holy
a
fuck.
belt in origami or something.
Yeah.
An actual psychopath.
He's going to fuck me up
Holy
now.
fuck, man. Chill.
And there it is.
All right,
The
who's the other
fight
guy?
led up by
Yeah, let's see
Chris
what
Broad.
Overflow's
Let's
got,
let
man.
Germa, with the Fansly walkout, bring out our two
Oh,
fighters.
shit, here we go.
Let's go, guys.
Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, our first combatant in the white corner, weighing in at 180 pounds, 5'8". He is
180, okay.
Mr. Affable himself, Chris, abroad in Japan!
Mr. Affable.
Oh my god, is he playing?
And of course, Chris walking out to his iTunes
what song is
number
it?
14 chart.
Too Much Volcano.
Oh,
Too
that
Much
song.
Volcano. Accompanied by his
Is that
coach,
Connor in the
Steve
back?
Ryan, his friend Pete on the left, and Connor Dog,
Oh,
voice
my
actor,
God.
in the back. I wonder, are they handing out candy?
Is this a
Holy
Mardi
shit.
Gras parade? I think they're just throwing out
That's so awesome. He is wearing a bathrobe.
Voice actor.
He looks like everybody's dad ever.
Yeah, it looks like he's having some sleepy time tea.
Oh, wait, Pete's there? Oh, there he is, yeah.
What the
Trying to
fuck?
get into the best shape of his life.
What the
He is
fuck?
said he is now in.
It looks like he's giving away all the candy he couldn't eat because he lost over 20
Oh my
pounds
God.
in preparation for this fight. That means no candy.
Oh, he's taking out his anger on the junk food.
You
You'd love to see it.
And that's one of the
Oh, you'd love to see it. So proud of him, man. Jeez.
Man, I'm proud of him. He looks so good.
He does. He looks amazing.
And that's one of the things we're trying to bring to the audience.
There's so much transformation that can happen in both chess and boxing. I love seeing someone like Chris go through it.
Wow.
And
Oh,
in
here's
the
another
black
guy.
corner,
Okay, this is my first time seeing this guy.
185 pounds.
Is that the Purge music? What the
5'11".
fuck?
We
It
have
is.
Arm.
Flow.
Now this is PJ, our last second fill for this event. An absolute legend for joining on.
Holy
And you
shit,
were
he's
saying
jacked.
the most experienced
Oh
boxer here
my
tonight.
god.
100%. He's been
This
been
dude
involved
looks
with
like a
influencer
fucking
boxing since the
unit.
beginning, having fought on a
I'm
Paul card,
rooting
being
for
involved with
Chris.
Misfit Boxing with KSI.
I still
He's got the
have
chops, and
Chris
that's
in
why he
this.
had the
I still have
courage to
Chris in
step
this.
up last minute to take on Chris. which we're
But I
grateful
didn't say
for.
I'm betting
Chris
on
alluded
him.
to it in his video, but
Yo,
he
he
is a black belt in
is
jiu-jitsu.
jacked.
Oh my god, and he has a shaved side head and a ponytail. Chris is
opposed to a striking art.
I'm sorry,
So we'll
Chris.
see if there's translatable skills
Bro.
when this first
Oh
boxing
my
round begins. But
God.
first, what do we have?
Yeah, while the people in the
Dude,
crowd use the QR code
he
to vote
didn't
who they think
play
will
any
win, we
music.
have
He
the
just
tail
used the
of
purge
tape
alarm.
here.
I'm
Yeah,
dead.
Talk to
this
me.
guy's a
There's
psycho,
3-inch
dude.
difference in height, a 5-inch
Oh,
difference
no.
in weight, a 4-inch difference in weight.
Oh,
Look at
no.
his
On paper,
It's
do those matter?
oh god.
His
Absolutely,
reach
they
is,
can matter
oh my god,
definitely
that's
at
4
the
inches.
highest levels of boxing.
Oh,
For this
God.
to
He's got
see
5 pounds and about
if
3
there's
inches of
enough
height.
training to-
Wait, Chris
to
is
make it into
5'8"?
an advantage. The way
I
reach
had
works in
no idea. I
boxing,
thought it was
if you can
taller.
hit
I thought
your
he was like
opponent and they
6
can't
foot.
hit you, you're winning.
Damn,
Right? So if
Chris,
you have a
good
longer
look,
reach, you can
man.
hit them further
Holy
away
shit,
than they
brother.
can hit you. It's going to be up to Chris to try to
sure
get
he'll do fine.
inside of Overt Flow's reach.
Put this in here.
Ducking,
Oh, who's
dodging,
it?
getting
Is
inside.
this his
If he can
coach?
land those body shots, he's going to have a good
Wait, are
time.
they not gonna wear any headgear either?
That's scary, man.
Yeah,
That's
especially
really
since
scary.
isn't Chris like an amateur?
Slightly the underdog in the
Who-
chess, right? We
who's
heard that
his
from
coach?
The fighters themselves. About 300 points difference, just like the last one.
So
Will
stupid.
it matter?
What game is this? This is
Once
Peglin.
again,
Sorry, I
just
didn't
like
have
we
the
saw last
category
time,
up.
I'm
It's called
not
Peglin.
convinced.
We'll
Pretty
see. I mean,
good
we'll
looking.
see how they open up and how
Yeah,
this
he's a
first round
good-looking
shakes
guy.
out prior to the complication
coach-
of
his
fatigue,
coach
of
looks
headshots,
nice.
and everything else that comes
Wait,
along with a
Chris-
boxing
Chris is
round.
coach or the
they're,
other
they're
guy?
about to make their
Yeah,
ways to the
coach.
center of the
Oh,
ring.
shit, I didn't see
As a
him.
reminder, they are
We've got the
wearing
guy with the beanie and
noise-canceling
the
headphones with
black
some
shirt.
classical music going on inside, so we can't
Is he a
hear any
YouTuber for
coaching
real?
from ringside. No coaches
What?
can coach.
Wait, which guy?
On chess, and no,
He's
no
a
kind
former
of
pro
cheering
fighter?
or
Yo.
coaching from the stands either.
And
It's
it's
not
worth
Sylvester
noting one more
Stallone,
time
guys.
exactly
He
how
didn't
this event
come
can be
with
won,
us.
exactly how it functions. So let's pull up that card. It's 7 total rounds. The odd rounds are chess. The even rounds are boxing.
Hey,
The
is it
first
YouTube?
3 chess rounds are going to be 2 minutes apiece. The final
Bro,
one's
this
4
dude
minutes.
looks
A
like
winner
a
has to be
beast. He
decided
is
by
going
timeout.
to.
The
He
3 rounds
honestly
of boxing,
does,
the even
man.
rounds will be 90
He
seconds
looks like a
each.
Viking
We'll have the
warrior.
chance
Yeah.
to maybe knock
If you go
out,
shaved head and
TKO,
ponytail,
or just punch
instant
their opponent
like plus
enough till
2 to
they're done.
strength.
Yes, and that's important because in chess, the game could theoretically go on forever. That's why we add the timer. But the problem is both players also need a separate allotment of time because one guy could just sit there, right? So that's why we have the time for both the players, but we also have the overall timer. That's why the last round can go up to 4
5-inch
minutes.
difference, yeah,
And worth noting,
and
how quick is a
and
5-0
the difference
game?
in
It's 10
weight
minutes
too. It's
total
tough.
across both players' clocks. It's kind of fast.
Let me tell you, if that's all you play, it's fast. If it's something like you play, 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, 5 minute feels like, an entire day's worth of chess, personally. And in here, after you get punched, probably feels like you've lived 6 months in that ring.
And for most people, when they're playing chess, they're playing with their grandpa, their dad. They're probably not playing with a timer. So it's a completely different
I just want
animal
Chris
when
to
you
not
add that
die.
time element. You gotta think,
That'd be-
you gotta
that'd
remember
be
to
really
hit the
nice,
timer. We
actually.
might see
That'd
some
be really
matches
nice.
tonight.
I'd
As some
be right there.
fighters
Oh,
that completely
damn.
forget to hit it.
Oh, wait,
Time's
they put
just
up the
ticking
odds?
down,
Yeah, what was the
and
odds? I missed
You're
it.
losing part of your advantage. You're stair-stepping your way to losing.
62.9%
That's
on
funny. When you do that over
overflow.
the court,
Oh
you play up like a
shit.
player that
Oh,
forgets to press the button. You
shit.
sound like you're
That's the
thinking.
audience prediction.
That's what I did.
Oh
I did that in
man.
competition. The guy forgot to hit the timer.
That's
and I-
a
I
tough
was like,
one, man.
trying
That's
to move.
tough.
You
bribed
I feel like
Yeah,
Chris got screwed by the
100%.
replacement
Oh my
energy.
God.
Yeah,
Hold him
he's
as the
fighting a
timer, but it's
replacement,
legit
right?
strategy. I mean,
Yeah,
if you don't,
it's kinda
it's part of the
fucked
game.
up,
You didn't hit the
bro.
clock. Like, don't be mad at
It
him.
kind of fucked
So
him
the
over.
audience prediction, that's the in-crowd audience predicted a 62.9% chance that Overt Flow would win. Of course, this is both the chess and the boxing that you have to take into account.
To be fair, we underestimated the last
We'll see
guy.
if Chris
Yeah,
can
well,
prove
I mean,
me wrong
hey,
right now.
well,
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and
Hopefully
say
Chris
it's
can
because
beat
of
his
the
ass in
experience of
chess.
boxing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
maybe.
Being
Yeah.
Maybe
around
beats him with his
other
smarts.
influenced
Maybe
boxers.
boxing won't
Yeah.
even be a
I think people
factor.
are putting a lot at stake.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
chess
yeah.
is much more of a
If he
toss-up at
beats
this
him
level.
in
We saw it
chess,
in the last
then
game.
that's all
13,
good.
1400 rated
Yeah,
opponent.
Chris
Queen's
could have his
hanging, he's like,
cardio up. I
I'm
mean,
gonna
he just
defend my
biked
queen.
across
That's
Japan.
not
His
how it
cardio is going to be
works.
great.
Move it out of the way when it's under attack.
So if he just
Absolutely,
maintains
but having
decent cardio,
months to
runs
prepare
around the
for this
ring,
specific
holds
format
zone,
versus
guards a
stepping
little
in
bit,
last minute, they
can beat
might
him on
be
the chessboard.
overestimating the prior boxing experience in exchange for
He's
He's definitely
this
got a
sport,
lot of
which is different.
energy.
He's got his
Yeah.
headphones out now, can I say it?
And the guy said
His last
80% of
boxing
these
match was a
matches
15-second
end
knockout.
on the
He
chessboard.
got
So
knocked
we'll
out.
see.
Does that help experience-wise, Matt?
That can
Checkmate in
actually
first round,
kinda
yeah.
seep into someone's subconscious. Like, you don't want to experience that again, not just from like a physical trauma kind of perspective, but also from like a
Weight can be overcome.
like
Yeah, that's a good point too. I think it was only a few pounds, right? It was
not
only
a good
5
look to get
pounds. It's not a
knocked down in
huge
15
difference.
seconds. So
Yeah.
we'll see how he bounces back from that, how mentally tough he is. Maybe that black belt in jiu-jitsu comes into play there. I'm sure he's been submitted a lot. I'm sure he's come back from
Holy
those.
shit, man. Let's see what
We do have
happens.
a bird's eye view once again. We'll wait a little bit for our physical.
I will tell you guys, I've been
Queen spawn
checkmated in
opening
10
play,
seconds
and,
before, so it is possible.
There's the board,
You might
actually.
not even
A
need
lot of
boxing.
hesitation on move 1.
Chris
from
like did
overflow.
it so fast.
Oh, he almost forgot to press the
Yeah.
timer. Just
Yo,
like we
he
talked
got it
about.
right there at the end.
Yeah, I mean, time
All right,
matters
you know
a
what?
lot.
I'm starting
Now,
to
you
have
can
more
get
faith in Chris,
through about
Yeah, I got
2
it.
rounds of boxing
More.
as long as you're making moves. If you don't move for too long, the ref
yeah,
will
yeah.
literally
I got
count
faith.
down from 10 to force you to
I'm
make
not
a move.
worried.
You can't just sit still because we
No,
need to see a
no.
show here.
We do have a check, by the way. We have a the board was set up wrong. By one
Somebody
of the
set up the
board
board
on the right
wrong?
way.
What?
Yeah, we need to get that right.
What?
Hey, that's a fun one to mess up.
Yeah.
Now, the interesting question I have is overt flow?
Yo, Chris is just
taking his
getting
time
fucked
here 'cause
left
he's
and
actually,
right.
thinking
They
a little bit
sabotage
over-
my
Like you
boy.
read my mind,
Is he
dude.
trying to get to the box?
That's so
This
unfair.
might be a strategy where he's taking a lot of time at the beginning to make sure he maximizes his potential in the boxing ring because he thinks he might have
Yeah,
an
Chris is
advantage
moving
there.
fast.
Well, then the question is
Oh,
Chris able to
Chris.
play
He's
moving
quick
really
enough?
fast.
Is he able to play sharp enough that the third round of chess, if he gets through 2 rounds of boxing, will be a guaranteed win because overt flow will be left with a minute?
Unfortunately, the opening that Chris has used here is like a London fusion kind of opening. He's trying to play a London. His opponent is playing God knows what, frankly, but he's still getting
Play London? What does
it's
that
the
mean?
London opening, God knows what variation. But the
What?
problem is that
The
the time's going
London
to expire, and I
opening?
think overflow is just going to throw some hands for 90 seconds.
Yeah, and the question
fuck me.
is, can Chris defend himself enough? The audience clearly thinks there's an advantage for the man with the most boxing experience here, which is fair until the next chess round.
That's correct.
Bro,
If
I
the
don't
boxing
know,
ends,
man.
you gas yourself out, you don't knock the guy out, and
They
you're
got
dead
20
lost.
seconds left to box.
Suddenly,
chess
becomes the
15.
front runner for victory for one of the two competitors.
Levy, can you talk a little bit about how important it is to control the center of the board? What does that mean for early chess, and how do you see this board?
updated
Yes,
this game
actually,
a
the
lot.
craziest thing is Black has zero control of the center. I mean, you can argue that pawn as the round ends. So we'll talk
they
about that
done.
a little bit
Okay,
later.
boxing time.
It's
Let's
a
go.
very good start
Holy shit.
for
Let's go, guys.
Yeah.
Let me jump in
Let's
there and
go.
talk
Holy
about the
Okay.
equivalent in boxing. Controlling the
brother.
center of the
time,
ring
my
in boxing is called
bros.
ring generalship, and it's very similar to chess, which
Oh
we'll
my
talk
God, my
about
heart
in
is
just a little bit.
racing.
But
Yeah, me
you can
too,
almost
man.
push your opponent
I
into
want him to
ropes,
win
into
so
the
bad.
corner, and exert your will, controlling the center of
Could
the
you
board.
imagine if
just
Chris
like
just sent a
controlling
haymaker
the
and
center
knocked
of the
this
ring.
guy
Because
out?
not everybody's Muhammad Ali.
Oh
Not everybody
my
hits the
God.
ropes, and just that's it. Right? That's the end of the fight. I mean, in
Could you
this case,
imagine?
we've seen the pressure really
That
pay
would-
off. But stanza
that would
box
be
players were very
legendary.
good, actually, at landing punches while under pressure. So we're about to find out
Yo,
how good
he-
these guys are
he
at
looks
boxing and
so
if you can
good.
recover from one
He
of those.
does.
Holy,
And
he lost so
let's
much
not
weight.
forget, we can say this out loud.
He was
That was
great.
a 1 minute time advantage for Chris.
That's correct.
That's huge.
Dude, everybody
Yes,
thinks
going into
too,
the
like
next round
living in
of chess.
Japan, oh, you're gonna
And we'll
lose so
see
much
how the
weight, it's so
boxing
easy to
goes.
stay fit.
He's able to get there.
They probably have like
Maybe
the best
BJ's able to
junk
get
food
there.
you could ever imagine.
Let's hear it one
and
more
so
time
much of it.
before they get ready. Let's give
Like,
it up for
it's
Chris
really hard to
Broad.
stay fit there. Oh my god, that guy is fucking jizzacked.
Bruh, I'm
And let's give it up for Overt Flow.
Yo.
Oh God, I'm
90
scared.
seconds. Talk about
Wait,
the first
Chris?
round.
Chris got some muscles too, though.
That's right.
Jeez.
So they're about to engage
Look
in
at those
9
biceps.
seconds of physical
Okay,
combat.
okay, Chris.
Both opted
Oh,
out
dude,
of
he's built
wearing
like a
the
fucking
headgear. So
tank.
look for shots landed
Yeah.
to the temple. Look for shots landed to the chin. They're about to be read their instructions by another one of our boxing officials tonight, head of LA Chessboxing, Andrew McGregor.
Oh man,
I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous.
Dude, I'm getting like
My heart
nervous.
is
I am so scared right
it's gonna
now.
be a good one.
I wanted to
Stop
have Hot
saying
Monitors
rest
on the
in
fighters.
peace,
Why not have Hot
Chris.
No,
Monitors on the commentators?
please stay alive.
Okay,
He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Yeah, yeah, he can hold his
You're
own.
seconds out from being in this boxing round.
He'll be
Let's
fine.
see if they touch gloves or not.
Yo,
Touching gloves. and
Here we go.
in 90 seconds coming in. All right, starting out early. Chris
Okay.
is trying to find distance with a jab. A very
Oh.
nice, a very nice jab
He got
from
him. He got him in a
PJ
couple.
Overt Flow, who's
Come on,
standing in
Chris.
a southpaw stance. Southpaw means that you're
His-
fighting with your
his-
right
oh my
hand
God,
forward,
but his
left
reach,
hand
bro,
back. That
his-
means he's probably left hand dominant. We just saw a big switch
Oh.
back to regular stance.
Good footwork,
Big
Chris.
overhand right
Okay,
hand back
okay.
to southpaw.
How common is it to
Come on,
switch?
Chris,
Is that a
let's go,
normal thing for
Chris.
fighters?
he's
Usually it
standing
either
tall.
shows that you're
Holy shit,
extremely
man.
experienced or extremely inexperienced.
Which one do you think it's here?
I
Oh,
think
he's
he's
getting
extremely
mad.
confident.
He's holding. He's holding.
He's walking
Yeah,
around a
he's
lot. The
doing
thing
it.
is,
He's doing great. He's doing
he
great.
all the time by walking around, but if they get back
Are you
to chess,
about to cover
he's
your
down a minute in
eye?
time.
No, I'm not gonna.
One
No,
thing to
I'm
look
not
out for
gonna.
here
Right,
is
he's
as
trying to
both
get
of the
him out
fighters
'cause he
are
knows
throwing
he can't
shots,
beat him
do
in
they
chess.
keep their guard at
He
home?
knows.
Is
He
that
knows
other
there's
hand
no way to
protecting
beat him in
their
chess.
chin?
He has to
Sometimes they
take him
come
down
on your
now.
chest, sometimes it goes all the way down to your waist. keeping that guard
You
up
look
for
like that
anything that can
painting
come
of
back is a
Lucifer.
really important.
Listen,
for
all
defense.
Chris needs
Correct
to
me if I'm
do
wrong,
is
Overflow's
stay
keeping his
alive.
low because he thinks he's
As
fast
long
and he's got
as he
the
doesn't
speed
stumble
advantage,
and
right?
as long as he
He's
doesn't
not worried
fall.
about the counter punching.
He's
Yeah, he's
genuinely
doing-
Ali. He
he's doing great.
has the range
He does.
and
Oh,
the time.
oh, shit.
Oh, we're about to see a takedown here.
Chris Broad.
Okay, bringing out some of the jiu-jitsu skills. I don't think
Is that
that's...
a
Hey, this
Yeah,
isn't Brazilian jiu-jitsu, my guy.
Oh,
Chill the fuck out.
What the fuck was that?
have
Jesus,
15
man.
seconds left.
Yep, 15 seconds.
End of the round coming up.
Slowest of the fights we've seen tonight in our
Absolutely.
fourth
I
bout.
think Overflow needed
Yeah,
a little
not
bit
too much
of a
action in this
Whoa.
fight. This
Bit
is
of a hook
actually
in the arm there
in
by
favor of
Overflow,
Chris.
pulling in
No,
Chris. They break
Hey,
up.
dude, is this...
Chris is holding it
remaining.
down.
Last shot. And here we go. Time. Bell rung and back to the corners they go. Gloves coming
Bro,
off.
I
Holy
swear
shit,
Chris
man.
is gonna
Come back to the
fight him.
chessboard.
Holy shit. I
I
thought
mean,
he
what
was
do you
going to
think
take him
about that
down.
round? How did it go?
Okay, he survived.
I think a clear advantage.
Holy fuck, man.
In that first
Oh my
boxing
God, that
round,
was
to
crazy.
avert
That was
flow. He was able to
Holy
gauge
shit.
distance. He was
Not
able to
bad,
feint
not bad, not
and then
bad.
throw a shot based off of a
Let's
reaction of
go,
his opponent,
Chris. Come on.
Wasn't completely
The guy
one-sided.
was-
I wouldn't give it
his
like a
own.
10
Yeah, the guy
round,
wasn't, like, as
probably a
aggro as I
10-9,
thought he was
but we'll
gonna
see what
be.
the judges saw in that first
I
boxing
feel
round.
like
But
he, like,
now,
as much
it's
as
up
he
the
wants to
fighters
strike,
wash that
I
last
feel
round
like he's
out of their brains
nervous
and
because
start
he
to
knows
refocus
that he has
on
a lot of
chess. If you're thinking about
experience and he
anything
has a lot more
about
power
other
than
the
him, so he's
present,
kind of.
Yeah.
doing it wrong.
And as the
He might
Fansly
be
Sky
holding
Table
back,
descends, I have to let
but
you all know to sign up for
At
Fansly
the same
for free
time, you could
to see
tell he was
exclusive behind-the-scenes
desperate to try to
content
take
from
Chris
this
down because he
event.
knows
We've
that
been
he won't
shooting
be
it
able to beat him in
weekend.
chess.
Shout out
Yeah,
to Nyan.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
been cooking behind the scenes. You can sign up
I
with
think
Twitch to see
Chris's
your favorite
cardio
creators
looked
who are
fine. He
already
didn't look
creating
too
content on
gassed.
Fansly.
I think
They have
maybe
over
both of them are,
200,000
like, conserving their
creators
energy.
and an algorithm to help you find the next creator or content you are
But then
into.
again, he's probably
Thank you to
letting him
Fansly for
tire
making the local
himself
chess
out,
boxing
probably.
Yeah, he's doing the Homer Simpson
happen.
technique.
Yo, I gotta say, there's some juicy behind-the-scenes content. I saw that Fansly camera back in the locker room. They were up in the suites with us. That's some
What
cool
is
stuff. Go check out
Fansly
that app.
exactly?
We're talking shop back
It's
there. We got a little
like-
crazy.
it's
We got a
like
little nuts back
OnlyFans.
there. You know how it is.
Oh, really? Is it
And now
like-
we're about to enter the
Is it
second
geared
chess
towards more
portion.
like
So let me
adult
catch us
type
up to speed.
content, or
What
is it
happened in
like
the
can you do
first
anything
round?
on
What is
there?
the
Or?
You can
position
do
we're in
anything
with
on
the
there.
Oh,
You
for
can
real?
do,
By
yeah,
the way, we
you
had
can
a
do
little board
anything on
update
there.
here, and
A lot of
fans
people
can see
that
as well.
left
It seems as
OnlyFans
though-
went to
and I can't say too
Fansly.
much, by the way.
A lot of people that
Sure,
also left
okay, yeah,
Patreon
okay.
that did
Right,
adult
right,
content
right,
went to
right,
Fansly.
right, right,
But
White got
you
a
can
very
do
strong
different types of
advantage
content
in that
on
early
there.
going.
I
Now,
don't
Black
think.
is
Oh
down
yeah,
on
I
time.
don't think that
Black
they
is a slightly
allow
worse
like
position. It's clear
hardcore
that
content on
Chris has the
Fansly.
advantage in the
Oh,
chess.
really? Like,
Does he
you
have a
can't do, like,
substantial enough
hardcore
advantage
porn or
now to
whatever?
apply
I don't think
pressure
so. I'm not really sure.
throughout the next round and the round after that? I was actually thinking Overflow was going to come out.
Why are you asking these questions, Winky Face?
They
I'm just trying to.
Oh, they do. They do.
You know, I'm just trying to understand
I
what's
think I've seen people on Fansly that don't do adult content.
Oh, okay.
But I think
Oh,
in
you
that third
can
round of
post
chess,
butthole
he
pics.
is.
Okay, all right.
This is a setup round. He is
Oh, well,
down on
that's the
time.
case.
Yeah, yeah. Okay,
As
say
long as
less,
he
say
moves
less. I got you.
appropriately in this round, he probably won't lose on time. That being said, he's also down in position. So, he
So
needs
is that
to be
what people
thinking,
do,
okay,
like, instead
can
of
I knock this
Patreon
guy
these
out?
days?
If not, I need to step up my
I know
chess
that-
game. I need to move a little faster. I need to find a better
I know that they
position.
do Fansly and some people do a
Like a
combination of
setup round makes
Fansly
sense
and
if you're in a
OnlyFans.
traditional boxing,
I guess what
match,
I'm
but
trying to get at is
total
like,
rounds, is that
if I
a
start a
viable strategy?
Fansly, are
Yeah,
people
setup
expecting
round
a
in terms
picture of my
like
asshole?
his board position and
this-
setting up
I
for
think
the
as long
for
as
the
you,
next
like,
chess
detail
round.
that it's
He
not gonna be
knows he has
pictures
a
of
little
your
advantage
asshole,
on
it should be
boxing. He did
okay.
really well in
Okay.
that first round. I think he just needs to decide whether or not
I just feel like
he wants to
Patreon
keep
is, like-
pushing it on chess or keep moving slow.
Patreon is
to
very
see if he can knock out his opponent in the
anti-adult
next boxing
content.
round.
Oh,
By the way,
really? They don't
there was
incentivize
a
like
move in
adult
this
stuff, or they
position,
just
but
don't allow
apparently
it?
there, it's been,
I feel like
Bishop
if they
takes
find out
pawn.
that you're doing
That
it,
was the
like,
setup there. We had an exchange
they
of
are
glances
very
from the
quick
players,
to
like,
get rid of you.
SLB, use
Oh,
it.
really?
And now the King's got to go. By the way,
Oh,
White's
yeah.
Bishop
They do allow
has
it,
had
but
the
it's like
opportunity to take this rook for about
it's
8
hard
moves
to
now.
explain.
We can just keep a timer of how long, and White is
No, that makes
completely
sense.
winning
It
here.
totally makes sense.
Completely winning. An experienced player will chop down a few pieces in front of Black's King, get in, and win the game. If White
Oh, they're saying
stalls
White
for
is
any
winning?
longer,
Wait, which
the round
color
will
is-
end and Black will
Chris is
survive,
white, yeah?
And then
Chris is white.
really
Holy
go for the
shit.
knockout in the next round.
They're saying he's completely winning.
That's a really good point there. So Chris
Yeah, that's
has
why
to make
this guy
moves
wanted to
quickly
take him
so that he
down,
keeps
you
the
know?
pressure on
Holy
PJ
fuck.
to make moves. That way he
Dude,
can make
Chris might actually
bad
pull this
moves.
out.
Just to point this out, he's
He's kind of
about 30
insane.
seconds here. You
Bishop to
cannot
check.
do that in this format. You can if you have like a maiden.
Oh, yeah,
free.
yeah, yeah. Wait,
Doesn't,
yeah.
And oftentimes when you spend a lot of time, you do something that's not optimal. Because if you had a good move, you would have played it fast.
He's not playing to his advantage, right? Like the next round, he has a clear advantage in chess. The next boxing round, we'll see if he puts together the strategy of being super defensive and trying to get back to the chessboard, survive, get back to the chessboard, and try to checkmate.
Okay,
And
that's
I
not
think
bad.
the digital board might be slow. I do see some moves. Maybe we can get a bird's eye view of what's going on because we only have 30 seconds left in the round. It would be good at least to see if Black's king is about to survive this attack, or because I do see moves have been played, but
Yeah, I think we have technical difficulties on both the board and the clock right now. I have seen Chris touch the clock, and it keeps counting down on his. So this is not the current state of the game. If we can get an overhead shot, maybe we see an update.
Yeah, we're going to switch it over right now. I think this might be the
10 seconds, guys.
updated position here.
And we have we have 5 seconds left in this chess round.
There it is.
There's the
Let's
buzzer.
go.
We do see Black's King under severe pressure as the bell rings.
And there's the bell. Back to the corners,
Bro,
back with the gloves. Headphones are off, and gloves
really
are
do
on.
think
We're
that
about to
Chris
get
can
back
win
to
this.
boxing.
I think so.
ladies
He
and
just
gentlemen.
has to
Let's
stay
hear it
alive,
for the next
man. Okay,
boxing
let's go.
round.
Let's go. Here we go.
Yeah, we didn't get to see some
Let's go,
pressure
guys.
at the end, but it did seem to be a continuation of the first round of chess.
It's worse.
Okay,
I
well,
can't say
we'll
how
talk
bad.
about it later. We'll talk about it
Survive
later.
this round,
I
bro.
can't tell you how bad it's bad. It's real bad.
We'll get through the next round of boxing, our second of 3 rounds. By the way, if you guys are watching at home, there are almost
Holy shit, let's see, man.
300,000 people watching this event. Also, to everybody at Dave & Buster's, woo! How's it going? Welcome to Dave & Buster's.
Holy shit, man.
You guys are able to not only watch this broadcast in English, we also have this broadcast being broadcast in French and Spanish. If you click
Holy
on the
fuck.
gear in the bottom right corner, you'll
Damn,
see
man,
that
this is
it'll switch
insane.
over to French, to Spanish very easily, very quickly.
Should I do this
for your viewing
boss
pleasure. It's the first
fight
time
with
it's ever happened on a
46
YouTube
health?
live stream.
Making history left and right here. Biggest chess boxing event in history.
guys,
First live,
should I do this boss
trilingual
fight?
live stream. How badass is that?
46
It might be
fucking
like the
health.
biggest chess event in history. Like if we get a few more hours into this.
All right, I'll do it.
The World Championship might have been 250K.
Let's go chess boxing.
Yeah, there we
Take
go.
that, chess.
So fucked. I'm so fucked.
And let's talk a little bit
This one's
about
for Chris.
Nick, Chris's coach here.
Okay, we got ball lightning.
Yeah,
Thank
Nick
you,
is
God.
a total badass. Chris has a great guy in his corner, a former world champion in K1 kickboxing.
Thank you, God.
Had one of the most legendary fights in Japan.
It's a good start. It's a good start.
Watch that one. What do you think of that? Big
Chris
fight?
is looking after
I
both
don't know what you
today.
need to look it up on YouTube, but it's him fighting
Okay,
a
round 2, boys. Let's see.
6'8", 270-pound
This looks
Korean
so
guy,
full of
and
life.
it's him
It
5'10",
does.
David versus Goliath, chopping him down like a tree. Beautiful to watch, and that's who trained Chris. So if that gives you any confidence going into the second fight,
Guys,
I don't know what will.
I just want to say one thing. So I keep saying that Overflow has to put it on in the boxing, right? But that's because I'm aware how bad his position is. His position is real bad.
Okay.
Great over-the-shoulder hook.
All right, this guy's just throwing.
Flow.
Okay.
Switching stance again, back to regular.
Yeah, he's got a minute and 10 seconds to put
He's
this
throwing
away.
weird.
And both
hooks.
fighters showing good feints.
Did he just
Feints
switch his
are great
stance
to
too?
get your opponent to react to something and see how they'll do it next time you throw the feint. So you feint a jab, you see they tense up too much, you know what to throw the next time around. So both opponents are feeling
Chris
each other
is just
out.
surviving at this
Overflow
point.
is definitely going to the
That's really all he needs to do,
line.
man.
He's
The
painted
guy's
that a
not
lot,
really pressing him too hard, man.
And if it isn't
I
broken,
feel
don't
like
fix it,
I
right?
think
He keeps
that
going
he
back to
might
it.
just be trying
Oh,
to.
big swing and a miss. Chris got his
Oh,
number
shit,
that time.
Chris,
Backed up
nice.
just out of range.
Oh my
And
God,
Overflow
Chris.
with that lead hook that had been working for him over and
Jesus.
over again.
And I want to reiterate your point, Levy. As you said, the chess
Oh
position
my
is so
God.
bad for White that he has to make up the damage in the boxing.
He's
We know that.
holding his
That's the
own.
question.
I
That's
think
how
Holy
bad
fuck,
it is.
dude.
Because he's fighting like he's a Mortal Kombat
Oh my
character.
God.
I mean, he
David
stands like
and
hands
Goliath.
down, ready to go, but he's got 25
They're giving him a standing
seconds
count? Oh,
to apply
fuck.
some pressure right now.
Damn
We're on
it,
first
damn
stoppage,
it.
right, man?
Fuck.
So one stoppage for overt flow.
He looks good. He looks good.
Looks like Chris is fine, though. He's ready to continue. Gloves touch. We're right back into
He's
the
fine,
action.
he's fine,
And
it's
low
fine.
time on the clock.
seconds.
Only 15 seconds to
15
go
seconds.
for these two fighters
Oh
in the
my God.
boxing round.
Holy shit, man.
Like this.
Yeah, he
I
did get
feel
the
like he could take
standing
it. He could
count,
take
but
it
it
in
doesn't
the
matter
next chess
unless
bout.
he's able
Yeah,
to
I think
convert
so
that in
too.
the third round of boxing to 4
Not really a big
That's
press
correct.
from
Three knockdowns in a
Overflow,
round
man. He's
is
not as aggro as I
tough. So if he
thought.
doesn't get another one in this last 1 second, which he didn't.
Whoa.
He survived.
A little grappling, maybe from that
Let's
jiu-jitsu
go,
background
Chris.
at the end of the round.
Why does he
And
keep
both fighters go
hugging
back to their
him?
corners.
He's trying
Gloves
to
come
stop us
off
from hitting
and
him
back
anymore.
to the
Yeah,
board.
it like resets the fight. It's like a
round by
legitimate
Overt
strat.
Flow. And by the way, for everybody watching online, stick around until
That's
the
kinda
end
cute.
because the final card after it's
loving it.
over
They're
comes
loving
with
it.
It's
a
like,
huge
here, let's hug. I
surprise
don't wanna
from
fight
Cash
anymore.
App. They are giving
It's called
away
a crit.
thousands
That's
of
what somebody
dollars
might say.
only at the end, though. All right, because I didn't want to ruin
learned
chat
that the last
experience
time I
for the
watched
first
the,
9
like, the
rounds.
YouTube
So
boxing
stick
thing,
around. You'll be able to
sucked.
win a lot of money. Thank you to Cash App
I remember
for
I used
making
to
that
play this boxing
possible.
game
I'll have a big
on
surprise for you all then.
PlayStation.
Yeah, who doesn't
Oh,
like
really?
free money?
Wait, what'd you play?
Free money.
You sticking around?
Okay.
Okay.
I'll stick around.
Man,
Yeah,
what was
I'm
it
ready to get in
called?
chat.
Fight Night.
And talk
Oh,
to me
Fight
a little
Night?
bit about
Yeah, I used to play
that
Fight
round
Night.
again.
I
Let's
like that
back it
game.
up.
Dude, hell
might
yeah.
have some replays. How did you feel
What
about
was the
it?
one on the Sega
so
Dreamcast?
Overt
That one
Flow's
was so
go-to
fucking
punch
good.
is that over-the-shoulder
I think it was
lead
called
hook
Fight Night.
he
I love
gauges
that game.
where
It was
that
the
jab's
game.
going
It
to
was
be
a
and where that
boxing
lead
game where you
hand is
could
going
like
to be a little
completely
low.
customize your
Feints,
boxer,
and then he
you
throws
can
this
even
over the
customize
shoulder,
style,
catches him right on the chin.
and you have to
I
like
think he
go
landed
through a
4 or
campaign.
5 to my count. And Chris,
played
by
that?
the
That
end of the
sounds
round,
so
was getting the
familiar.
hang of it. He was
I like
stepping
that
back
game.
out of
That shit was so
range,
fun.
letting that lead hook.
Was it
just
Ready to
whiff,
Rumble?
And he was coming
Oh,
back
Ready
with
to
some
Rumble is the
jabs,
one
some
on the
feints of his
Dreamcast. That
own.
one
So,
fucking kicks
Chris
ass.
held his own in that round.
Mine, the
Did
one that
get
I
one
played was
stoppage.
on-
We'll see if
was
that
on
comes into play in the
PlayStation. It
third
was
boxing
pretty
round. But for
cool.
now, he's in a great
Fight Night
position
or Def
in this
Jam?
chess round, coming back
Yeah,
to the
Fight
board.
Night. I
Oh,
like
was
the
it Fight
About
Night?
to go back on, and they're
fighting
about to pick
game.
up where
I
they
like the
left
Def
off.
Jam
This is
fighting game.
everything
That was a really
chess
fun
boxing is
game.
about. We have
But
one
I
guy
like
who's won two
like Fight
very
Night.
clear rounds of the chess. We have
looking
an
this shit
opponent
up.
that's won very
Fight
clear
Night, Fight
rounds of boxing.
I know
Really,
this
is like what
game.
the
Oh
sport
my
is
god.
in
Yeah, 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 yeah.
With that description of events.
Brain and Braun, let's see who can get a win condition first. That's what it's all going to come down to.
Sick.
And let's talk a little bit about this,
That's
because there's only
fucking
one
sick.
round left
Yeah, I
of
know this
boxing.
shit,
There's
man.
2 rounds left of chess.
This, yeah.
From what you've seen
remember
so
the-
far in the
Wait, which
boxing
one was it?
rounds, do you
It looks like
think
it came
can be
out
decided? I mean,
2004,
anything
Fight
can
Night
happen,
round
but-
2, round 3, round 4.
Absolutely.
Fight Night Champion.
Anything can happen in a boxing round. There can be
Oh,
one
really?
punch from either side that completely shifts the
Yeah.
momentum and could end it all.
Bro, this
that
was
being
my favorite,
said,
man.
We're back to the
remember,
chess
it
round
was
now.
a
Anything can happen on chess too.
Yeah,
We can blunder.
not anything can happen.
This one kicked
White
ass,
has
bro.
checkmate in 2 moves.
By mouse,
Wait,
there's too many steps.
What?
Yeah,
You can't
yeah.
click on a link
well,
to go
we're
to
gonna
a
get it. We're
YouTube
gonna
video.
get
There's
it.
too many
Oh, well,
steps
hold
for
on.
you.
Hold on a minute.
Let's pump the
Welcome
brakes
to
on
the
that.
internet.
Make sure that
There you
bell
go.
rings and that music's
man, I
on.
missed
Yes,
this
They
game so
have the
much.
soundproof headphones on,
Yes,
so
we have
not
bird's eye
Holy
view,
shit.
black smoke, and
Let's
White
go,
has
let's
knight to
go,
h7
let's go.
check, and
Come on.
he's
Okay, let's see, man. Does he have it?
given up his queen. He gave up his queen. He gave up his queen. He had mate in 2 on the board.
What? Chris, what are
Those
you?
lead hooks coming into play, giving away the queen.
How?
giving away
Oh
his
my god!
advantage.
He had mate in 2. I was waiting so long to not say anything because they could hear me. Oh my gosh! He lost his queen.
incredible.
part of
Yeah,
this
he just
gambit.
had his queen take the
Chris.
piece
He's got a
defending the
plan.
king.
Yeah, knight check.
Now here we go. Let's see if he can keep his composure and
plan.
come back
What
from
is the
this.
plan?
It's all about making a mistake
Oh
and moving on,
my.
not dwelling on it, not living in the past.
He has nothing,
Oh,
he has nothing
bro.
here. His pieces have
You'll see,
no
you'll see,
way
you'll see,
forward
you'll
now
see.
because every
Yeah,
square
you'll
is
see. This
covered,
is a
and
this
his
is a
rooks are stuck behind
huge,
pawns. Black is
huge
completely
8-brain play.
winning.
Well, I think the
Yeah,
one
he's
thing
like
that's on
5
Chris's
steps
side
ahead
is
right
he
now.
was able to get into that position to be in mate in 2.
He had a queen, Ludwig.
All right, well, he could do it again, man. Believe.
I mean, yeah, the pawns can promote.
Yeah,
but
I
good
wish he would
luck
stay on
here.
this
I'm
camera
so
the
stressed
whole
out, but He is
time.
bringing the rook. He is bringing the rook, and in 50
one
seconds
of, like,
worth of
the-
time, I'm
What
looking
is
at
he
the timer.
doing?
Yeah, the chess
Overflow has
pieces.
stalled. He has moved his pieces back and forth.
Yep.
All right, he is not trying to take the fight to White. White actually can still win this game. You are right, but it's I mean, the chess gods have to watch.
It's going to be a lot tougher, and the fact of the matter is it doesn't feel like there will be a conclusive
Did he-
ending in the chess round this time, in this next
I
whatever
feel-
minute
Dude.
that there is left,
Why?
which means 30 seconds.
Oh,
that
no,
overt
it must
flow
be
has
those
one
headshots,
final
man.
chance
There's
in the
probably so much
boxing to
adrenaline,
seal the
like-
deal.
Yeah, he's probably,
Otherwise,
like,
the
really
final
nervous.
4-minute round of chess, by time
trying to make it
advantage
more
alone,
even.
Yes.
is big in favor of White,
That's
although
right.
the pieces might not.
That's right. Black has 90 seconds here, and he is trying to stall a little bit. He is looking at the
He
match
has
time.
a-
That's absolutely a
And
strategy.
in this last 15 seconds, I trained with Chris Ball in the week leading up to this. We got in this low time advantage type of place where even if you're losing on the board, you can play that time and work towards that win condition of your opponent running out. So let's see if he remembers that and puts it into play.
All right, the round is over.
Yeah, that's
Also
it.
grants
He
crits.
ends with a minute 8 seconds on the clock to
Ooh,
Chris's
also
2 minute
grants
and
crit is
50
kinda
seconds.
nice.
Over double the
That might be
amount of
crazy.
time. It will all come down to can each competitor make it to the final
need to
10th
heal.
round.
I need to
We have a
heal.
little blooper,
Is
by
this the
way, I'm
last
pretty sure
boxing?
On the bird's eye view, an illegal move was made.
Last boxing round? Okay.
Somehow the
Oh,
bishop
God.
became a light square bishop from being a dark square bishop.
Brother.
That's not allowed. I don't
Yeah.
know.
He's
The
just
arbitrator's got
running
to
on
take care of
time
that
right
on
now.
break. So
What a
that was-
transition. So the way that works rule-wise is when an illegal move is made, it counts as a penalty. A penalty will take a
Wait, who
punch
did the
off
illegal
of
move?
how the boxing rounds is
Oh,
scored
it's like in
if
Code
it goes
Geass,
to
like-
stalemate or a draw condition. So those illegal moves do matter. It won't make it
Maybe they're
lose,
playing
but
blitz chess.
it will matter if it comes to
Also
a
known as
decision,
fast
a judge's
chess.
decision.
Did you hear that? That was Chris. He was just yelling over at us. He's mad about the queen move, obviously.
Oh
he
my God, I
recognizes
have to
now that was a
tank
bit of
8
a blunder.
HP. Fuck me,
But,
brother.
of course, he still has time
So does
advantage
Chris.
and
Wait
one
for
round
the
of boxing to
illegal
prove
move?
himself. And as we wait for the sky table to lift. Big thank you to Nord
I feel like my gameplay of this game is like reflective of Chris right now. I'm fucking up so bad.
/Ludwig is the place to
Not
go
to tank
to get
8
around
HP.
region
Oh
lock
my
content.
god. All right.
Stop your ISP from seeing where you're going and get
All right.
4
You have
months
to win
free.
this so Chris
with
can win.
Okay,
You're
all right.
spiritually connected. You're connected by the string of fate.
As we enter
Yeah,
our
this is the boss fight right now, so we'll see.
Final round of boxing.
Most important part of each of these rounds is the first 30 seconds. How do you manage your state change? Are you psyched up for the beginning of a boxing round? Are you calm enough at the beginning of a chess round? What we just saw is a blunder on the first move of a chess round. Fatigue was still there. Headshots were still there. Whatever it was there. And now we're touching gloves, getting back into the boxing round. Let's see how this first 30 seconds shakes out.
It's actually a minute, 30 seconds.
Yeah, and Chris is actually more urgent.
Yes.
Oh my God.
He's
Oh my
more
God.
urgent
Oh my
now
God.
because he's down the queen.
Holy shit,
He wants
Chris.
to prove himself in the
Dude,
ring.
he's a man.
trained
He
for
realized
6
he fucked
months.
up in
We
chess,
got that
and now he's trying to make
health
up for it in
report
brute
to turn his
strength.
life around, and this is his moment to show
so
the
ticked
gains
off.
that he has made.
Summoning everything he has
my
in this
God.
last boxing round. A great counterpunch lands by Avert
Dude,
Flow,
if
but
that
Chris is
landed,
not
holy
backing down.
shit.
He's still coming forward.
Chris
He's
is
still throwing
fucking
jabs,
ticked.
trying to get inside the range of Avert
Overflow's just kind of chilling in the back.
Right
big overhand right
by Chris.
And the way Overt
Jesus.
Flow moves, walking hands down, big hooks. It's
Overflow
like
keeps
fighting
like
a Dark
switching
Souls
in between.
monster.
Yo.
That's
In
what I said,
between
it's like a Mortal
stances.
Kombat.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, what do you do?
Chris is running around the ring trying to find an opening. It's a clear difference in fighting styles, and about 40 seconds remains.
Oh my
Each
God.
of
Holy
these
fuck,
guys
man.
have their final
In my
40 seconds to
mind.
prove
Yeah.
what they've got in this ring.
That's right, and it is a legit style. Fighting with your hands down, baiting shots. It's a counter punch style. I want you to try to hit me so that you open yourself up, and I can come back with a shot when you open up your
I don't know
hole.
what that means.
25
No, you got it, you got it. That was
seconds.
right.
They're going to have to put what they have on the line.
Oh
Tell me what you're seeing here, Matt.
Yeah, another lead hook lands for Overt.
I don't want anyone to be
Flow.
scared, but I have 1
That is
HP
his
left.
go-to
So
punch,
this
and
is
it
not
still
looking good for
working
Chris.
him. They're both calling at each other, finding distance, finding timing.
Smiling too.
I'm just
Winding
gonna
up
wait
that
to
right
finish this
hand.
after.
It's like a 1930s comic.
Or like
gonna
DJ
try.
from Smash, right?
I'm clinching.
5 seconds remaining in the boxing for this matchup. 2 seconds. 1.
And
Holy shit.
That's it.
bell rings. Andrew McGregor steps between
That's it for
the two
boxing. Well-
fighters. Back to their corners, gloves come off,
No,
and this
he can
match
still win
will
this.
be settled
Yeah, he can still
on
win
the
this.
chessboard.
He
Let's
can
see
still win
how
this.
it goes.
Come on.
Now,
Come on, bro.
we talked about the first
Played
round
that
of
like an
boxing
idiot.
being in Overt Flow's favor. Thinking that
Okay,
maybe he was testing out the spacing. What
if I
worked,
start a
what
new
didn't.
game while this
But
one's
after
still
the 3
going on,
rounds,
then
it
this
did
one will
feel
count.
like he was able to capitalize on whatever advantages
This
he
one will
might have
count.
seen.
Yeah, I think
First
in
one didn't count.
dynamic, real time, Overt Flow changed his strategy. Because of that queen blunder, now he didn't have to be super aggressive in boxing. He has an advantage on the board, so he can be a little bit more defensive.
Oh,
he
deal
can let
full
Chris
damage
come at
to enemies
him,
with
and
resistances.
let's
That's
see what
so
happens
good.
in this chess round
Oh
if
my
Overt
God,
Flow
bro,
made the
this
right
is
bet of being a little
insane.
bit more calculated and defensive in the ring.
Yeah, just so
Good, this one is
everybody
pretty
watching
cool.
at home and here live right now, you guys are great, by the way. Give yourselves a round of applause.
Yeah, look at Pete.
And, you know, everybody
insane, this is
has to
insane.
understand one thing.
Jesus.
Black.
Yo, I hope we
does
get to
not
hang out
have
with
a
Pete
lot of
while he's
time
here,
on the
man. He
clock.
actually hit me up
And
that he
his
was
position
coming
is
to
great,
Los
but his
Angeles.
strategy hasn't been, I'm going to win the chess.
Yeah, yeah.
He's actually made a lot of moves back and forth and taken advantage of his opponent's
I've never
mistakes.
talked
So
to Pete before.
he's going to
Oh,
have to play
Pete's,
fast.
Pete's really
He's
chill.
gonna lose on
He's
time.
cool as hell.
He's got to move
He is
quick now.
so
That time
cool.
advantage
Yeah.
is
He
big,
has
and Chris
a million
knows how to take
stories.
advantage
He's
of that.
such
So
an
let's see
interesting
if they
person.
can do it.
Yeah.
I've
Also,
like seen
it's
him
worth
in
noting
like,
this is the
I
first
watched a
fight
lot of
that's
abroad
gone
in
the
Japan.
distance. We are in the
They did
7th
a
round
double
here.
with him.
In the final round of
Yeah,
chess,
yeah.
it's
That was
4
pretty
minutes
recent, right?
as opposed to 2.
Yeah.
Now, this is by design because it's a
Oh, it's a couple weeks
5-0 game,
ago.
and they each have
Yeah,
5
that
minutes,
was like
0
2,
seconds
3
added
weeks
per
ago, I
move.
think.
That's 10 minutes
Yeah.
total.
Yep.
So you have to
Yeah,
eventually
Pete's a really
reach
nice
the 10th
guy.
minute, and
Yeah,
that's
he hit me
what
up on
this
Twitter
7th
that he was
round
coming
is
to
made
LA. I didn't realize he
That's
was
right.
coming,
And if you go
coming
on
out here with Chris too.
chess.com and you pick a blitz game,
Hopefully we get to
that
meet up
5-minute
with him
time
as
control
well.
is how most of these
You guys will
fighters
have a
train,
blast.
knowing
He's
that it was going to be 5
hilarious.
minutes.
Oh yeah, I love his
0
streams.
income.
Yeah, they're a good time.
You can
He's a
flag,
chill ass guy.
but not if
Very
you're making
entertaining
mistakes
guy.
like
Yeah.
pushing your bishop on the wrong
Really
square.
cool to
That
talk
is correct.
to.
And by the way,
Oh,
that
yeah,
has
he's
been
great.
amended.
He's
the bishop
great.
is back on its normal square. We're going to get the digital board up in a moment. Basically, look, folks, here's what's going on. Chris had a fantastic game of chess. He was 2 moves away from winning, and he lost everything. That's basically chess in a nutshell, right? I mean, seriously, like we've all
Oh,
played
did
chess
some pieces
before.
get moved
Now he's
around or
using the rest
something?
of his pieces to generate an attack.
Ooh.
He no longer needs to
shit.
do that. He doesn't have to win by checkmate anymore. He can actually use the clock because this is a longer round of chess.
Absolutely. We'll see
shit.
Oh,
if
he
they
can
put
win with
those
the clock
strategies
because he
together,
saved
if
more
they're
time.
able to
Yeah, that's
apply
right.
them after that
If he just moves
boxing
fast.
round. Chris super
Yeah, it's
active,
fast chess.
coming forward, throwing shots. Overt Flow relying on his go-to punch, that lead hook over the top. Great boxing round. But let's see how they manage their heart rate. Let's see how they manage their mindset. Let's see if they can play to their
Oh man,
advantages.
oh man,
It's
oh
going
man,
to start
oh man.
with Chris's
Oh,
first
man, I really hope
move.
he
Talk to me
wins.
about the board, Levy.
Yeah,
I'm
this is
rooting
not
for
a good
him so
position for white.
much.
Let's put it this way.
Fuck.
But when you consider that black does not
I'm
have a
so
lot of time
nervous,
on the
bro.
clock, about a minute and a half in a 4-minute round. That also
She's
is
gonna
not a
be
good
okay. Look how
situation. It's going to
focused he
come down
is.
to the buzzer. We have a
You
bird's
think
eye view here of the
I'm
board.
watching
Maybe we
like
can get a little
my
zoom in
own
of how
family
much time the
member.
players have
do-
remaining. It's a very tense situation.
Feels like it.
I don't like the fact that
Feels
it's
like it,
taking so
man.
much
Jeez.
time.
Yeah, he's a part of our family.
Yeah.
The timer's not counting down. So the
The
ref is
timer's
fixing it
fucked?
now.
Oh, the clock's
No!
broken.
Far right.
Why is everything against
Okay, looks like
him?
some
There we
issues
go.
with the
We're good.
timers. Bit of technical difficulty.
Does he have a
working through
curse?
It's
right
an
now.
unlimited chess game. They just play with no clock. We'll just be here until midnight.
Yeah, we'll see if who can figure out how to figure out a checkmate.
White just moved.
We're
Time
just
in.
into
Black to
chess.
move.
Contributes to
Timer.
damage. Oh, fuck yeah.
About to be
Well,
set.
they
Listen,
changed this game a
there's
lot,
of
huh?
pressure. You know, you normally set a chess clock around 40 people in a chess tournament.
And time
They did
in.
a lot better.
There we go.
Yeah, this is 300,000 people watching online. Thousands in the
Damn, not
arena.
having the
Let's give
clock
it
work.
up.
That's like, jeez, that
These two
sucks.
fighters have poured their heart out in the ring, both with the brains and the brawn. This will guarantee a winner, either by timeout, stalemate, or
Oh my
checkmate.
God.
Those are the three ways it can
How much
happen.
time?
That's right, and right in the middle of the board, Overt Flow had an outpost, a pawn
the clock
protecting
on
a
the
power
screen.
piece, and that was broken up by Chris Broad, taking that pawn, that protector.
You could see the
with his
board.
knight.
Black has 1 minute and 10
Wait,
seconds
Levy, right
remaining.
here. The knight is blocking F2.
Oh, he took the rook.
What a
Oh
lantern
no,
at
that
the
is a
end of it.
massive, massive mistake by White.
I
and
think
by the way,
there's
wait,
Chris has like
oh, he
2
lost the rook
minutes.
and-
The
hello?
other guy has, I
You
cannot
know what? You know what
tell.
happens when the pawn gets to the other side of the board? Oh my goodness, Black is
minute and 4
completely winning,
seconds.
but he
Minute
has
and 4,
no
okay, okay.
time to prove it.
And he doesn't defend the pawn advancing. He
He's
could
under a
get
minute.
queen right now. And
Yes, he
This is
can.
tough, dude.
He
There's so
doesn't.
much pressure.
He doesn't, and he hasn't pressed the clock. He hasn't pressed the clock. Guys, he hasn't pressed the clock.
Wait,
Oh, he didn't
Chris
press the clock?
He made it. He made
Wait,
it.
He
who
should just
hasn't
sit there and
pressed
think, there he did it.
Chris just
He
helped
did it,
him
he did it.
out.
50 seconds on Overt Flow's
Yes,
clock right
and
now.
what's the match time? Like, what's the match clock situation?
Holy shit.
moving
Dude,
to the pawn.
Overflow
He's
didn't
moving
hit the
his
fucking
pawn.
clock.
Yes, he
Oh
doesn't.
my
He forgot
god,
that
man.
his pawn is on the board and they can clean
Chris
it.
might actually do this. He might win by the timer,
Oh my
man.
God, it's right there. It's right there. You can get a queen, dude.
There's
Oh my God.
2 total minutes left on the
Bro.
match clock. There will be a winner guaranteed. 45
Yes.
seconds
Oh
for
my
now.
God.
Every move is not the pawn getting a queen.
Yeah, he
Dude.
doesn't see it. He simply
Bro,
doesn't see
I
it.
wish
Oh
I could
my
see the
gosh, he can
board
have another
better,
queen on the
man.
board right now.
Looks like Chris moved his king up so there can be no attacks in the back rank, which might even stop Overflow from noticing what he has.
And by the way, you see there's 2 queens on the side of the board? That is literally for this situation.
Yeah.
So if you have 1 queen on the board, you can get a second one.
I wonder if Chris is just like poker facing this, like knows it's there, but knows he hasn't watched it. He's just letting it be.
90 seconds remaining overall, and how
think
much time
he's
for Black?
poker
About
facing?
30 seconds, if I'm seeing that correctly.
My heart
35
is
seconds
right
left for
God,
Black.
my heart. My fucking
30.
heart.
Black has
my
to
fucking
win by
heart.
checkmate,
My fucking
or
heart.
it's over.
Something up his sleeve.
Black has to win by checkmate, or this entire round is over, right?
All right, Chris is advancing the bishop. Trying
Oh, he hasn't pressed the clock.
Queen
He hasn't pressed the
taken
clock.
check.
He's not
And
pressing the clock.
Gets the
He
queen
didn't press
back.
He didn't press the clock. Overt Flow
Oh,
with
what
so
a
many
fool.
technical errors.
What a fool. He's gonna win.
24
Oh
seconds
my God,
remaining.
bro.
White has to move. White just has to go.
Oh my God, he's gonna.
1 minute remaining on the match
Dude,
clock.
Chris.
Come on.
And 20
He's
seconds
playing
remaining
so
for Black, but now
nonchalant
less
and
than a
just
minute for
wasting
White as
so
well.
much fucking time.
Someone will be
Are you
crowned a winner,
serious?
whether it's in 21 seconds or a minute. We have not yet seen.
Dude, he's got
both
a-
looks
you
are
Coming into
deep
play.
You don't-
into territory for Overt
Oh
Flow.
no, Chris has to
Oh my
move.
God, I'm
Chris
losing my
has to
mind.
make a
I'm
move.
Oh my God.
Brother.
Oh,
A check comes into play.
Oh no.
he's gonna move the
There's a chance
Oh, he's
White
got
loses on time.
Oh, that's his king right
This
there.
is one scenario we haven't even considered. White might lose
Oh
the game
my
on time.
god,
It's
Chris
going to be
is
so
losing
close.
time too.
30 seconds
This guy,
remaining.
why isn't he moving
As long as
a
he keeps
million
making
miles an
moves, Chris
hour?
goes to
He has
defend the pawn. He's
15
gonna-
seconds
oh, he
left.
doesn't make the rooks into a
moving
5
so
guy's
minute.
insane.
12 seconds for Overt Flow.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
gonna
A
lose
take
my
by the pawn.
fucking
King
mind, bro.
takes
10 seconds to go for
seconds
Black.
remaining for Black.
10 seconds.
And a check by
Dude,
White.
he's
Oh, he
putting
doesn't
so
see it. Oh,
slow.
no,
This
that's
guy's
an error.
insane.
Error. It's a check. Judge comes in.
I think he's doing it on purpose.
Illegal
'cause he's
move.
scared he's gonna
Illegal
kill him.
move. Overt Flow moved his rook when he was in check. Overt Flow's gonna have to
Against
stop
the
that.
clock sign.
Oh
He
my
did it,
god.
We're taking it back.
Overflow's
Only
did an
6
illegal
seconds left for
move.
Black.
Holy shit, there's like 6 seconds, 8 seconds.
Okay.
We're resetting the time.
Oh my
Right back to
fucking
before
God.
the illegal move.
So many pieces on Black.
Here we go.
Black.
6 to go.
Jesus.
5.
Holy
You have to
shit.
make a move.
Wait, no, not yet.
Oh,
Blocks.
Oh my God.
Oh
4
my God.
seconds.
Check by Black Rook.
A discovered check, but he
What?
doesn't recognize another
seconds left.
mistake from Overt Flow.
And that's time.
And this time has run out.
And that's time.
They called it
Chris
for
Broad by time.
That's a win!
What gets it?
What? Oh my god!
Broad in the white corner. Gets the
Holy
final
shit!
win of the match.
No way!
Takes it home.
No business winning after
Dude,
blundering
what the
queen.
fuck
Queen, and
just
there was another
happened?
queen blunder. The pawn could have become a queen.
Don't forget to lose in the boxing round. He literally lost
lost.
Holy
everything
shit.
except for the time,
Yes.
and he won on
Oh
time.
my god.
Holy shit, my heart rate was racing.
He won on
It was a
time.
smart
No
play by
shit.
Chris. Although at the end there,
Wow.
he did have no advantage.
Chris
except
clutched
for
it. He fucking clutched it on time.
Yeah, true underdog story.
He held his own in boxing. He just did what he had to do. The cardio was there.
Didn't realize that moving the king means.
And he played a
someone
smarter
else is now
game.
looking at my king. Yeah, and
Simple as that.
Yeah, the mistake there, just kind of throughout the game for Overflow, is he was playing.
I
and he
couldn't
was
really
playing
see
up
what
to
was
speed versus
happening
playing
exactly at the
slightly
end.
speed, but he didn't play the
Did he
game
make?
with
Did he
the
make like some
demand. He wasn't
like
trying,
another
to
illegal move
knock
towards
the
the
thing out
end?
until the very end,
Yeah,
and
he
then his
did.
time ran out.
He fucked up. He fucked
And
up
what a
twice.
performance. Obviously, we have
I wish
Germa
there was
on
a camera,
stage.
like,
He's gonna
right above
interview
the
our
chessboard or
winners and our-
something.
And our players. Germa, take it away.
Viewers.
That was
Holy shit.
unbelievable. Overflow.
That was
We gotta talk.
amazing.
We gotta talk. Overflow. So you lost on time.
I know.
What happened?
You know, he's Mr. Affable. His calves are huge, and his chess game is even bigger. Absolutely amazing job.
Wow.
Very proud of him for getting in there, and I appreciate that he accepted a fight with me when it was supposed to be somebody
Oh,
else.
that's taking the L
I
like
had
a
great
king,
time,
man.
and thank you,
Okay,
Ludwig.
respect,
Thank you,
man.
Happy
Two
Punch.
giants.
Thank you. Mogul, moves, boxing.
GGs.
You're the man. Appreciate you guys.
GG's, bro. I can't believe I won this
Put on a
fight.
hell of a match.
Holy
Hell of a
shit.
match.
Yo, that's
Hey,
a, that's
we
a
got-
good
come
L
on over
speech,
here.
man. Jeez, respect.
Bro,
So you lost to
to
Queen.
everybody who
And
said that
walk us
Overflow
through
was
that.
gonna
The
win.
moment I lost the Queen, I was like, I'm done.
Dude,
I
we
fucked
had
it, right?
we had 7 million on
PJ's
abroad in
punches
Japan.
were so much stronger than
Holy
mine,
fuck.
so much better
Hey,
boxer
out,
than
guys.
I am. And I thought,
Hell
straight
yeah.
off that first round, I
Oh
was like,
my
if I go
God.
2 more rounds, I'm fucked.
Holy shit, that was crazy.
So to get to that last round of chess, I knew I had an extra minute. I thought I could win it. Fuck me, that was close though. That was like the full fucking experience. But thank you so much to Nicholas Petras, my
man.
coach.
I cannot
to
believe
your
it.
scare back home as well. To my friends, family, viewers for supporting me, and for Charlotte for putting up with me. Thank you.
Aww.
You guys went all the way. What an unbelievable match.
Yo,
Give it
let's
up
go,
for your
bro.
winner, Chris, abroad in Japan.
There he is.
He fucking did it,
to
man.
300,000 online
Yeah.
fans
Oh my
in
God.
person. He had a journey, a goal at the start of the summer to be the fittest he's ever been. Not only is the fittest,
Wow, I'm
he's
so
Wow,
the
dude.
smartest, barring a queen blunder.
Teary-eyed.
Hey, smart as at managing time.
Yeah, he's gotta
for
be so
sure.
proud, man.
The most
I'm
commendable
proud of
thing
him,
that I can say
girl.
about Chris in that match is
That was
that
against
third
all
boxing
odds.
round.
Yeah.
What he just said is like he
Even
was
with
feeling the
everything
stronger
going
punch by our
wrong,
vert
he still
flow.
did it.
It's easy
He
to quit in
did
that,
it, bro.
in
That's
that state.
amazing.
And he came back in that third round. He was super active, coming forward, throwing jabs, trying
Holy
to get
shit,
inside
man.
after that queen blunder. A lot of people would quit. He had the courage to continue. Big props.
Dude, I had
to
fun with Chris in the
abroad.
ring, but
And that was a
in
great
chess,
fight.
Chris had
We
it for
still
sure.
have 5
Yeah, the
more
guy wasn't
fights for
like
the
as
night.
aggro
It's
as I
not over
thought, you
yet,
know?
but we're gonna
Just like
head to
looking
a
at his
quick
physical
commercial
appearance, he
break
seemed like
as we
really,
preview
really
our
tough,
next
but
fighters.
he
Currently
wasn't so aggro,
shadowboxing.
man.
We got Hugs going up
He
against
also switched
Toph
stances a
right
lot,
after this
like-
break.
I don't know if he was like did boxing before, but definitely wasn't as scary as we would maybe thought. Enemy, no, not this. Do I want an Inferno Orb? Let's take the Ether Wheel. This one's pretty nice. Boom.
Wow.
All right, hell yeah. Oh shit, Chris didn't die, thank God. Who do we have next?